Hello and welcome back. If you're new, hello, welcome, feel free to subscribe. Today we're all about the favourites, August favourites. Can we believe it, the summer's almost over? What is going on, people? Anyway, we're gonna dive into the favourite things that I've been enjoying for the past month. We'll start with lifestyle because, you know, then we can get to the beauty stuff. I only have a few, so let's get right in. I have 2 teas for you. Now, I've been trying to stop drinking coffee because it seems to stress me out a lot. It gives me lots of energy, but it's more of a frenetic, kind of frantic energy, and that is not necessarily the most productive kind of energy, not the kind that you want. So I've decided to really cut back on the amount of coffee that I'm drinking and instead switching to more teas. First up, I have these teas. This is Peak Teas, and they come in little sachets. So I got sent these to try out, and I have to say I'm a bit of a fan. They actually make really good tea. So I had some green teas, Earl Grey and jasmine tea, I believe. I also had another one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I have used them all up. They are little crystal tea, and you pour that into your cup and then you add your coffee. Now, or your hot water, excuse me. You do not add the coffee, you add boiling water. If you've been watching the vlogs, you would have seen it in one of the episodes where I made it for my morning drink, and it's just really handy. It's this little sachet and you can take it with you. You pop it in your purse, take it wherever you're going, or your pocket or your backpack, whatever, and you don't have to worry about a tea bag. So I always generally used to bring around a little flask of hot water when I was going up to London for training, or if I was out in the winter I would have a flask of tea with me. It's a wee bit sad to admit, but you know, I like a hot drink. And there was always the annoyance of getting the tea bag out afterwards and trying to find a bin for that and all the rest. This would have been so much easier just having one of these, adding it to my flask, or possibly 2 depending, and making a nice cup of tea. And they're not actually overly expensive or anything either, so I will leave the link to this down below. Very impressed. So if you're out and about and you do generally like to take tea about with you, you can get packets of this. Obviously I only got a little sample thing, but you can get packets of them, proper full sizes. I have already been looking up the prices, that's why I know it's not too expensive. But while we're talking normal tea, I discovered this crowd when I was at the Blogosphere summer party, so you would have seen that. And it's these people, the London Tea Company, and they make a really good cup of tea as well. Now, I won a competition and I got all these sent to me, so I have quite a few to play with. Woo! Runaway, Peach, and oh no, that's just London Breakfast. Anyway, I have a few to be playing with. I tried the peach and, what is it? The peach and rhubarb cold as a sort of cold tea. Really nice. Iced tea, I suppose. That would be the proper name for it. Really, really nice. I've also been making the Earl Grey. That is a real favourite. It's nice and smooth. What's the other favourites? The breakfast one's good as well. They're all really nice and smooth. They're not, you know, sometimes you can make them and if you overbrew it slightly it doesn't taste nice. Like even their chai vanilla. Now I always have issues with chai being slightly sickening halfway down the cup. Theirs is the first one that I can drink and it tastes really good. Like I can drink it, like finish the entire mug. It's really, really good. They do make it slightly differently, so I will leave their website down below and you can go and check out the details, but they do sort of make their tea bags slightly differently and how they handle their tea leaves, all that kind of jazz. So you can check that out down below, but it is really good. Really, really impressed with that. I will be investigating more about it myself, and I was actually, you know, going to be buying some anyway, so to win the competition, score, very happy about that. So that'll keep me quiet for a wee while. The third and final lifestyle favourite is my new table. I got a new table to work at for when I'm working from home, and it has made a world of difference. Being able to sit down at a desk properly and just type away and get on with my day. It feels a wee bit more structured, which I needed. I don't have as many pains in my shoulders anymore because the makeshift desk that I was using was at the wrong height, so my shoulders were always bunched and it was just not good. So I now have a proper little table and I can work away at, and I can get on with my learning as well as my doing and all the good stuff. It makes a world of difference, seriously. So impressed. And it was cheap as well. It was only like 20 quid from Argos, so absolute winner there. You don't need anything fancy, you just need somewhere you can work at properly, a proper bit of space. So that is it for the lifestyle favourites. Shall we move on to the beauty stuff? Excellent. We will start with skincare. Now, from the Body Shop, I was given this at one of the recent events. I think it was the 30 Plus Awards event. It's the Body Shop, it's the Chinese Ginseng Rice Clarifying Polishing Mask. I have been using this and I haven't used it in over a week, which is just rude. But I was using this in the run up to going to summer in the city because I'm getting really congested along my chin and stuff. I'm trying out new skincare and whatever. I'm always trying out new skincare to tell you about, but my skin has got really congested and it feels really like the pores are filling up, basically. I'm getting blackheads along there. And this works wonders. So basically in the run up to summer in the city, which was the YouTuber event, I basically use this every other day, which I don't know if it's the best thing to do, but I used it up to 3 times that week and it just cleaned everything out. It got everything to a head. There was only a few wee blemishes that came up, but they disappeared pretty much within a day. They disappeared really quickly. They all came out and went again. And my skin wasn't irritated when they come up here. Sometimes with some face masks they can irritate and everything else. It wasn't irritated. It just sort of got rid of all the gunk and it just gave it a wee bit of an exfoliation and just cleaned my skin up so nicely. It did all manner of good. But of course I'm still trying out that skincare because I thought maybe it wasn't that, and maybe no, yep, my skin is clogged up again. So I will be stopping that soon. Well, you know, you have to try these things, otherwise I can't tell you. But this is fantastic. I am so very, very impressed. I'll be doing a face mask with this later, in fact. I absolutely love it. I'm aware it's one of the newer ranges. So if you see it, grab it. And it smells really good as well. It's nice and it's quite fresh and quite, definitely got that herbally kind of scent to it, but it's really fresh. To me it smells very fresh. And it has that rough texture to it because obviously it's got the rice and stuff in it, so it has a bit of rough texture, and you rub it off your face. So you do that when you're rinsing your face, so you're giving yourself that wee bit of physical exfoliation. Now don't go too heavy, you don't want to take loads of skin off, you just lightly exfoliate. But yes, recommend it, love it. We'll be doing a proper review soon. I have 2 cheek products for you. The first I am wearing, it's the Catrice Illuminating Blush, and this is in the shade Coral Me Maybe. Now I got this absolutely ages ago and I barely touched it, and then recently I've been going through a peachy orangey phase, as you can probably tell, and I was like, must dig this out. I'd kind of forgotten about it. Now there is a bit of shimmer to this which may or may not show up, but there is definitely a bit of a glow to it, shall we say. And I've been really enjoying just wearing this by itself, just to add a nice flush, you know, similar to how you'd wear NARS Orgasm, where you just wear it by itself to get the highlight as well as the blush. So I've been really enjoying wearing this by itself, or paired with, probably not the likely pairing, but the Soap and Glory Glow All Out, and this is an illuminizing radiance face powder, and this is actually almost more of a matte powder, which is a wee bit weird, but I've been wearing this as a highlight on my cheeks just to soften it a bit, which is what I've done today. So you can see there is definitely a bit of a highlight going on, but it's just more like a soft diffuse glow. And these together, which is what I've done today, like I've said, it's just really nice. I've been really enjoying it, and I'm just so pleased that I decided to, like, well, I'll just try it out, because I got a wee bit excited with the blush and I wanted to soften it slightly without dulling it at all. So I thought, well, I'll just try this, it'll be fine. And it's really nice. I'm really pleased. So really enjoying that combination at the minute, and enjoying them by themselves as well. So definitely like them a lot, a lot. First, we have the Dr. Paw Paw Tinted Peach Pink Balm. I got this when we were at the Big Blogger Expo, and I kind of used it a bit, and then I just basically used it as a lip balm only. You should be able to use it on your lips as well as your cheek. I haven't really tried the cheek thing because I tend to glow a lot in this warm weather, and it would just, I have a funny feeling, slide off my face. But I will try that out when I do the review, I'll let you know. But this is really nice. It's just a really nice balm, because I do like the Dr. Paw Paw ointment. I really enjoy that anyway, and I have the original, which I have been using. But this is nice. It's nice to just pop on in the mornings if I'm in a rush and I haven't really done much with my face, maybe just put on some BB cream or whatever. I pop that on and it just, that's nice, that'll do. And I can touch it up throughout the day, and it's a nice shade of balm to have, especially as I've been wearing lots of peach kind of shades anyway. So this is really nice, and it's just nice in the summer. It would be very similar to what I'm wearing on my lips at the minute. In fact, all of these products are quite similar in shade, just variations. This would almost be slightly creamier looking. The next lip product, I'm actually wearing it. It's the NYX Butter Gloss in Peach Cobbler. Now it looks a wee bit mental in the tube, but as you can see, I'm actually wearing it today. And you don't, you know, you put it on and it shears out. It's not a full-on intense lip colour like the intense balms. So this just adds a really nice peachy colour to my lips. And my lips are quite pigmented, so, you know, I have to be sort of sensible that it's not going to be bam, peach, but it definitely does add a nice peachy tint. And I very much enjoy it. And it's a nice one to wear. The lip balms or the NYX Butter Glosses are generally really nice to wear, nice and comfortable. They wear well throughout the day and they don't look weird or anything at any point, and you can touch them up without any hassle. From Balm, I have this Apricot Pucker, and it is one of the liquid lip balms. And it is a really nice one as well. As you can see, it's quite peachy. It's almost a reddy peach, if that makes sense. So you could almost pass it off as a red. It looks kind of red in this, but it's definitely a peach. And it's really nice. It's just a lovely colour on. And it would be sort of similar to this, although just a wee touch more intense. So you would probably get a wee bit more colour out of this. But again, it's still quite sheer. So these are just things that I tend to swap out depending on what I'm wearing, which is a wee bit weird. But you know, any other beauty blogger out there will understand it's a variation on shades and slight intensity differences. I like them. I've been enjoying wearing these lip balmy type products that are just nice on my lips and quite hydrating, and yeah, like it a lot. The next one isn't a peach variation, aren't we glad? It's actually a mud lipstick and it's in the shade Burlesque. This is fabulous. Now it looks so intense in the tube, I mean seriously, but it's really not. It's actually just more of a raspberry shade. I wore it recently on Instagram. I'll do a swatch for you, but if you check out my Instagram and scroll down a wee bit, and I've got like a real raspberry kind of pink lip on, it's this. It looks, like I said, really dark in the tube, but when you pop it on, it is more of a raspberry red than anything else. Now that picture did come out quite cool toned, so it was before there was full sunrise going on, so you know, these things happen. But this is a really nice shade. It's really comfortable to wear on the lips. It wears so well. It lasts for such a large chunk of my day. I was so impressed because I actually forgot to bring it with me to touch up, and I thought, well, I have to take the picture now, hence the blue tone to the picture. But it was still pretty much all there and intact by lunchtime, and I was like, wow, that's impressive. And that was without any lip liner. I had double coated it, so I had blotted and then added a second coat, so it was nice and intense, but it stayed in place so very well. I couldn't get over it. I was just so impressed. Very comfortable. I have obviously worn it since. It's very comfortable to wear, and it applies really nicely, and it's easy to apply and all that kind of good jazz. So I'm really impressed with this. I'll be investigating more. I have a few more of the products from Mud to try out, that I have been trying out, I should say. Some more of the lip products, and if you follow me on Instagram, you probably may have seen some of them, but loving this one in particular, and I would definitely be checking out more of their lipsticks. So nice. So very nice, and this will translate really nicely into autumn as well, because it's still got that vibrant colour, but it's like not over the top, and it's not too red and not too pink and all that kind of good jazz. Now, in regards to YouTubers generally, I shared about a video I've been really enjoying, or YouTubers I've been really enjoying, but there's nobody out of the norm this month, so I always generally tend to watch people like Casey Neistat. But another YouTuber that I watch pretty much religiously is Sarah Dietschy, and she is really good. Now, she did the video on how to vlog like Casey Neistat and did a really good job in it, and sort of ripped the piss a wee bit. It was really good. But she's generally a very talented video creator, and I just like her personality. I kind of can relate to her quite well, you know, so it's just, I like watching her, and I like her style and what she gets up to, and she's just generally a really nice person to watch. So if you've not heard of her, go and check her out. I will leave her link down below. Check her out and give her even more subscribers. She's doing really well. I just want to be like, high five girl, seriously, legend. But that is it. Thanks a million for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please tell your friends, and I will catch up with you very soon. Bye! Welcome back, and if you're new, hello, welcome, feel free to subscribe. The weirdo beside me is Sonia, and you've heard me talk about her before in favourites and all sorts of random stuff. I know.